Hello, my fantastic friends. I hope all is going well for you guys out there. And today, here we are for another fantastic Revit tip just for you. Actually, one guy in the comments contacted, put a comment down and says, "Hey, could you?" And he made a suggestion. He said, "Could you show us about keynoting?" I'm like, I think I already did a video on keynoting. And when I looked, I hadn't done a keynoting video. So here we are. I'm going to talk to you about keynoting. Now, before we jump into Revit, I just want to tell you, keynoting is powerful. It's so quick and easy and powerful. I don't know why more people don't use it. Okay. Everybody's just typing up their notes and coordinating the number one means this, and number two means this, number three means this, and it's a coordination nightmare. I did make a video on using keyed notes and making a note family to use in Revit, and that is one way to do it. But keynoting is built into Revit, and I'm going to show you right now how to use it and how the file works. It's got a special syntax to it, which means it's a certain way that you have to type and write things in or it doesn't work. And so, but once you understand it, I'm going to show you simply how it works, and you will understand it at the end of this Revit tip. So let's go there right now. And I'm going to share my screen with you. Here we go. All right. So what I want to do is make my face a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, here we are in Revit. Now let's just say we have an existing building, and well, we're going to get into the existing building in a minute. The annotation file that I'm talking about is right up here. Like if you want to put annotation, wait for it. I'm going to go to my plan. Okay, this is my plan view of our project. And I want to put a keynote, okay? And the keynotes, wait for it, the keynotes are in a separate file outside of Revit. Revit references a Word document for your notes, okay? So what I'm going to do is take you out to that file and show you how it works, and then we're going to load it into Revit or connect Revit to it. And when we do that, then we can start placing notes in our Revit file. So I want to start placing notes, but I can't yet because I don't have the file yet. Okay. Now, when Revit ships, let me just tell you, it comes with a Revit keynoting file, which is nothing more than a text document. And you can scrap that one and just make a brand new one from scratch. If you want to try to edit that one that they give you, good luck with that. I'm just saying that again, good luck with that. Because if you make one little error in there, it doesn't work. It gives you errors. And so I'm going to show you guys how this works. Okay, so let's just go to this directory here. And I've made a handful of keynoting files so that for different purposes. And I'm going to show you, if you just go to somewhere on your computer, and I made a directory called keynotes and shared parameters. Okay, this is where I put my shared parameter file and excuse me, my keynoting file. Here at this location, I want you to right click and click new and just pick text document. Okay, and let's call it, I'm just going to call it Revit Tip Keynotes. Okay, just so that this is the one. When I open it, what? It's totally blank. Okay. This is the file that I'm going to point Revit at to use for my annotation in my project, period. Okay, so here's how it works. The first thing that happens in this file is the key. Okay, you have to type a key. So let's just say I have demo notes because I've got an existing building. I'm going to do demo notes, but I'm also going to do new work notes in the same project. And I'm going to use this one Revit Tip Keynotes file to take care of both of them. Okay, so let me do that. Let me just come up with a key for all the demo notes. And I think the key would be called DEMO, demo. All right. Now, once you write down a keyword, you have to hit the tab. Okay. Tab is our friend in this file. It's imperative that you use tabs when I tell you to use tabs, and you'll see how this works in a moment. So what are we going to call this category? We've got the key, and now we're going to call this category demolition. How do you spell demolition? Demolition notes. Okay, demolition notes. All right. And I'm going to come down a little further, and I'm going to say, okay, for my new work notes, my key is going to be new. And I hit tab, and this is going to be new work notes. Okay. So I got two areas I'm going to add notes to. Under demolition, I'm going to say this is my actual note number now. D1. D1 for demo. I'm going to hit tab, and then I type out my note. Okay, let's just make something up. Remove door complete. Okay. And then I hit, when I'm done writing my note, it could be a long note, doesn't matter. Just keep on typing. But when you get to the end, you hit tab. And then you have to write the key. So what's the key in this group up here? Demo. Okay, now I can hit enter and go to the next line. So now I have a note that I can start using in Revit in a minute. So let's come up with a couple more before we leave. D2, tab, remove door, wall. Let me just keep it. Complete tab demo, because that word is the key. I'm gonna hit enter again. Let me remove something else. Watch this. D3, tab, remove stairs and railings. That's good enough. Tab, demo. Now you'll notice sometimes things don't line up with other things. Doesn't matter as long as I use a tab. So I've got 3 demo notes in my thing. So I can remove the door, and I can remove a wall, and I can remove a stair. Let me make another one. Remove a window. Enter, and I go D4, tab, remove window complete. Okay, complete. You could keep on going. Tab, and then I got to put the key. Demo. Okay, you guys are getting this? Easy. It's too easy. So under new work notes, I hit enter. In my new work notes, I could call them N1, N2, N3, whatever. They have to be unique. Each one of the notes has to have a unique number. So I couldn't use D1 again, duh. So I'm going to just put a 1, a plain old 1 is good. Tab. Watch this. Patch wall where wall was removed. Okay. Tab, and what's the key here? New. And then I hit enter. Note number 2. Tab, patch wall where window was removed. Tab, new. Enter. I'm just trying to think of this. Patch wall, new. These are just new work notes. 3, tab, wood flooring to extents shown whatever, okay, tab. And now look, when I hit tab, it didn't go very far, but it's okay. New, I have to put the key in here. Okay, you guys with me? You give it a category and you have to have the key, and you're using tabs everywhere in between the actual number, the note, and you have to use a tab to the key. So it links it all together. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna hit save, file, save, okay? And so this file is saved and I can close it. So Revit Tip Keynotes. Now we're gonna go back to Revit. Okay, here we are back in Revit. And if I look on my existing floor plan, there is nothing there because nothing's existing yet. Okay, let me do something. While we're here, I'm gonna click on these walls. I'm gonna make all those walls. Let me just come over and turn those to existing. Bam, okay, so they're existing. And I'm also gonna pick these windows. Wait for it, I'm just gonna pick my windows and oops. And I'm gonna just click on all my windows really fast. Wait for it. And then I'm going to make them existing, okay? And let's just zoom in here, this wall too. This wall is, I'm just picking a few things, is existing. And I guess this door, hold on, tab, this, and this door. Come here, come on. You can come with me. Oh, let me just put it in existing. And then I'm going to pick this door and make it existing. Okay, that's about enough. There, so I've got a few things. Oh, let's take the stairs and make them existing. Stairs and the railing. Whoops. And make them existing construction. Okay, so now everything went gray that was is existing. If I go to my existing plans, there we go. Look at that. We have got some things in existing. So I'm going to go to the demo plan, demolition plans, and nothing is showing up demo. No big deal. Let me just get rid of this. I'm going to hide this. There. Nothing is showing up. Oh, there's one thing. Hold on. I missed that one window in my new work. This window. Oh, door. This door is existing. It doesn't really matter, but I just wanted to have an example for you guys, okay? So in my existing plan, I've got this, and I'm going to demo a few things. So if I go to demo, you guys already know that you can pick an object, okay? And if you switch it, it's the phase that it's demolished in is set to none. But if you switch it to be a, what do you call it? Demolished in the new construction, bam, it dashes. Revit really has phasing figured out. But you don't have to click on an item and go over to the properties and switch it like that. You can actually reach up here and click on the modify tab, and there's a hammer. You guys see that hammer right up there? If I click on that hammer, now anything that I click on here in this existing phase, or this is set to the new work phase, and it's showing previous and demo. Anything that I click on is going to switch to be demolished in this phase. So watch, I want that railing demolished and that door demolished, boom, and this wall, boom. And it just opened up a my room to spill out, but that's okay for now. I'll figure that out. But look at this. So what I've done, friends, is I've got an existing building and I'm demoing some stuff, but now I need those notes that I created a minute ago. And so that's why we're doing this video, right? So what you do is you come up here to annotation tab, and you'll notice there's a button right there for keynoting. And when you do the drop down, you go to keynoting settings, because move my face out of the way. You need to hit the browse button and browse to the file that has your keynotes in it. So here we go. I'm going to browse. Get my face out of the way again. I'm browsing to this one, Revit Tip Keynotes. That's the one we just created, okay? And then I hit the open button. And what you'll see is a dialog box pops up. It says Keynote Table was reloaded successfully. That's what you want to see. If you forgot to hit tab and add a key after one of your notes, then you'll get an error and you'll have to go and check for your error. So you got to keep the syntax and the way that it's written in there done well so that you don't mess up. All right. So after that's done, I hit OK. Okay. And so now it is connected. And so I can begin placing my notes. So watch this. Let's just say I want to, remember, demolish this door. So I'm going to put a note. Here on the drop down for keynotes, I want you guys to always pick user keynote, because let's just say, I'll tell you the reason right now, and then you'll just believe me. We want user keynotes because if we pick a material keynote, it tags the material of the object, and that's not really what we want to do with annotation, is tag the materials. We're going for the user keynote that I can tag anything I want. Now, if I pick the element keynote, it pushes the keynote into the entire element. So like a wall. And if I have to patch a wall here and patch a wall there and remove a wall here, I wouldn't be able to do that because it adds the keynote number like D1, it would add it to the whole wall. User keynotes gives you the ability to pick a single object multiple times and add different notes to it. Like remove the railing, but not the stair, and remove this null post, but not the whole rail. You guys with me? Okay. User keynote. You just click it. Okay. And I'm going to set mine to give me the keynote number when I pick on things. Okay. So look at this. Wait for it. I'm going to pick this door. I'm going to put my note right here. And as soon as I click, it brings up this dialogue that we just created. Here are the demo notes, and here are the new work notes. Okay. The new work notes, 1, 2, 3. There they are. And the demo notes, D1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So I just need to decide what this is. And I say D1, remove door complete. I pick it. Okay. And as soon as I pick it, I just hit the OK button, and it puts the D1 into that box. You guys with me? And if we're like, if I mess up, let's just, okay, I'm going to demo a window. Let me, remember, go to modify and use the little hammer. I'm going to demo this bathroom window. Boom, that's gone. Now I need to put a note on it. So I go back to annotate. On the drop down for keynoting, I hit user keynote, and I pick that window, and I place the note, and it says, what note? Look, drop down, remove wall, remove stair. Ah, there it is, D4, remove window complete. Okay, I'm gonna say, okay, bam, it puts a D4 in there for me. You guys with me? Now let's say I accidentally put the wrong one, like on this wall. I want to demo this wall. So I'm gonna go put a user note, and I click on it, okay? And then I say, remove stair and railing. Okay. It puts in a D3 because Revit doesn't know what you really want to do. You have to tell it what to do. But if I'm like, whoa, that's wrong, I need to fix this. That's wrong. Okay. You just simply pick on you highlight the note that's incorrect, and you just pick the number. Okay. Wait for it. There. And it brings you back to make your correction. You're like, oh, that was a wall. I accidentally clicked the wrong one. That's a wall. Okay. And it'll update it. Okay. And so we could keep putting demo notes on this all we want, but let's go to the new work plan and add some notes there. Okay. So let's go to new work. Okay. So right here, this is an opportunity, new work. That's a patched wall where a window was. And so I'm going to go keynote, user keynote, and I just pick this little piece right here. And now it brings this up, and I say new, patch the wall where a wall was removed. No, patch the wall where a window was removed. Okay. And it puts in the right number. Okay. And then I'm going to patch the wall right here where this wall was removed, or even right here on this corner right there. So here we go. Material, let's user note. Right there on that tippy corner, I want to, new work, patch the wall where a wall was removed. Okay. So that is keynote number 1. Now let's just say someone says, hey, we need to remove this toilet. I'm like, okay, so I'll go to my demo plan or my existing plan. I'll tell this toilet first to be existing. Okay, so now it's an existing object. And when I go to my demo plan, I'm going to go to manage. I want to demo that thing. Okay. And so wait for it, manage tab, not manage, modify, and click on the little hammer and I hammer that toilet, bam. But I want to put a remove toilet note. And if I click up here on my annotate keynotes, user notes, if I go, I want a note, demo, there isn't one for demo toilet. I can say cancel. And what it'll do, it's just going to leave this blank and it's waiting now for a number. I know that I need to get the work done, but I don't have the right note yet. So what do? I need to go edit that Keynote file. So I open the Keynote file up, Revit Tip Keynotes, double click it, open it up. Okay, I need a new demo note. So I'm just going to hit enter and I need D5 tab, remove toilet, tab, demo, okay? And now I hit file, save. All right, now I can close it or minimize it, whatever. I need to go back into Revit. And now when I click here, if I click, it's not in there yet. It's like, why not? Oh no, the note's not there. I saved the file, how come it's not here? Well, Revit, I'm going to cancel. Revit needs to refresh that file. Okay, so all you do is you go to annotate, you quickly go back to Keynote, drop down to the Keynote settings, and right here, reload button. It reloads it. It tells you that it reloaded successfully. When you say okay, now the note will be there. Watch. Demo, bam, remove toilet, D5. Woohoo! Okay. Wanted to show you how that worked. It's a fantastic, oh, I just realized if we want to put the demo notes onto a sheet, then we need a schedule of the demo notes, right? A Keynote schedule. So I can come to here. All right, I'm going to go manage. Wait a minute, where am I going? Annotate. I would like to have a schedule. That's a view. I would like to have a schedule and a schedule. Wait, no. Where is my schedules, legends? There it is, under legends. It's a Keynote legend. Duh. Keynote legend, when I click Keynote legend, so it's under view tab and it's under legends, you click on Keynote legend, okay? And the Keynote legend is going to be, it's going to be notes. Let's go new work notes. Okay. So my new work notes are going to use the value and the Keynote text. I'm going to say, okay. And so here they are. But it's showing all of them that are used in my project. I'm using a D1, 2, 4, and 5. And I need to sort out the Ds because this is new work notes. I want to get rid of the Ds. So wait for it. Watch this. I go to filter. And I'm going to say, I'd like to filter out Keynote value. Wait for it. Does not contain a D. Doesn't contain a D. Boop. So there we go. So now the new work notes are ready to put on a sheet. But if I need the demo notes on a sheet, I'm going to make a new one. So here I go. I'm going to go to view, not view, annotate, modify. Where is it? Oh, wait. Let me go back to my plan view. All right, here we go. View, manage. Where was I? Annotate. Where was I? Modify, view. There it is. View, legend, Keynote legend. And this one is going to be demo notes, okay? And so I'm pulling in all the values. Bam, it pulls in everything that's being used in the whole project, but I want to get out stuff and I only want the demo notes here, okay? So I'm going to go my filter and I'm going to say the filter, the key value contains a capital D, whoops, D, okay? Bam. So that's how you do it. And then I can drag this onto the sheet and go from there. All right. And it only lists the ones that are actually being used, which is powerful. If you have annotation that is not being used or notes that are not being used, they are not going to come in on the sheet. It only lists the ones that are being used in your project somewhere. All right. So that was fun. So that, my friends, is how you use the keynoting, the power of keynoting in your project. So if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments below. And that's keynoting for you. And if you guys have any new suggestions also for other Revit Tip videos, put those in the comments as well. All right. Until we meet again, happy Reviting. All right. Bye-bye.